Are you ready for the nuclear apocalypse? Are you ready to watch the world burn and flip? They've been planning this for a long, long time. Every piece is in place, it's the perfect crime. All it takes is silence, all it takes is fear. The mark of the beast is already near. In your hand, on your brow, just take the sign. Bow to the beast, fall into line. Everything seems alright till the end draws near. When hell's gates open, then comes the fear. Are you ready for the nuclear apocalypse? Are you ready for God to arrive? Will you stand before him, or will you run and hide? You can cheer as Satan spreads his wings and drink deep of iniquity. You think you have what it takes? Now the test will reveal the fakes. Bow to the beast, fall into line. 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 All it takes is silence, all it takes is fear. The mark of the beast is already here. In your hand, on your brow, just take the sign. Bow to the beast, fall into line. Everything seems alright till the end draws near. When hell's gates open, then comes the fear. Are you ready for the nuclear apocalypse? Are you ready for God to arrive? Will you stand before him, or will you run and hide? You can cheer as Satan spreads his wings and drink deep of iniquity. You think you have what it takes? Now the test will reveal the fakes. Bow to your true master with leathery wings. You cried out, Jesus, the falsehood rings. Lukewarm and lost, he'll spit you out. And in hell's fire, you'll scream and shout. Bow to the beast, fall into line. Bow to the beast, fall into line. To the beast, fall into line. When hell's fire, you'll scream and shout. Jesus, the falsehood rings. Lukewarm and lost, he'll spit you out. And in hell's fire, you'll scream and shout.
Ain't no delusion. I'm talking about ethics of societal confusion. Adam Smith's wisdom, often misunderstood. Self-interest fine, but ain't doing what's good for the community, the planet, the whole wide scene. Blind pursuit of profit, a heartless machine. We gotta wake up, open our eyes and see the ethical implications for you and for me. It's more than just money, it's about the soul. Building a better world, we all control. From greed and corruption, the system grind. We gotta break the chains, free the mind. follow Smith, but we stray from the path, ignoring the morals, ignoring the wrath of inequality, injustice, and pain. The wounds are festering with unjust gain. This ain't a game, it's a matter of life. We gotta change the narrative in the strife. Embrace the wisdom, put away the knife. Ethical capitalism needs a Marxist view. Fussing and fighting will never do.
It's more than just money, it's about the soul. Building a better world, we all control. From greed and corruption, the system grind. We gotta break the chains. Freedom mind, freedom mind, freedom mind.
Conscious capitalism, a different way to see balance and profit with humanity. Social democracy, a guiding light, a path towards justice shining ever bright.
It's more than just money, it's about the soul. Building a better world, we all control. From greed and corruption, the system grind. We gotta break the chains. Freedom mind, freedom mind.
So let's build together a future we can share. With ethics and profit, show that we all care.
The planet, the whole wide scene. Blind pursuit of profit, a heartless machine. We gotta wake up, open our eyes and see the ethical implications for you and for me.
This ain't a game, it's a matter of life. We gotta change the narrative, end the strife, embrace the wisdom, put away the knife. Ethical capitalism needs a Marxist view. Fussing and fighting will never do.
It's more than just money, it's about the soul. Building a better world, we all control. From greed and corruption, the system grind. We gotta break the chains. Freedom mind, break the chains. Break the chains, freedom mind. Freedom mind. Break the chains, freedom mind.
Early morning rise, sun ain't up yet. Jacksonville streets, I'm still sleepy, but I gotta get going to the labor pool, looking for some work. Day labor lines, working for a jerk. Car keys in hand, leading the misled. Trying to make a buck so I can get fed. $2 ahead, I'm driving the crew. Lunch and smokes, let the debts accrue. The work was hard and the pay really stunk. Cash our checks at the liquor store, go and get drunk. Hard work, hard times under the sun. Sweat and toil, but we still had fun. Off in the woods, beers and smokes. Laughs with my brother while telling jokes. Shoveling rocks, unloading freight. North Florida heat, feeling the weight. 22 years young, feeling strong and bold. You feel it in your bones when you start to get old. Grandpa's porch at the end of day. Brother and I drifted away. 6-pack in a bag. The forest at night. Didn't have much, but what we had was tight. Hard work, hard times under the sun. Sweat and toil, but we still had fun. Off in the woods, beers and smokes. Laughs with my brother while telling jokes. Brothers too, mean and tight. Moments of peace, the violent fight. In the struggle, found our way. Living in hardship for a better day. Now I look back, I got a story to tell. Working in Jacksonville, heat from hell. Breaking our backs for a little pay. Underneath the burning sun all day. potato. Grandpa's porch at the end of the day. Brother and I drifted away. 6-pack in a bag, the forest at night. Didn't have much, but what we had was tight. Hard work, hearts under the sun. Sweat and toil, but we still had fun. Off in the woods, beers and smokes. Laughs with my brother while telling jokes. It's Xenoyer, the destroyer. Old school. From Vic 20 days to GTA Online spree. This ain't no game. This is history. Cruising in my Toreador, LSI sound. Here come the rank 3000, trying to bring me down. New G trying to be a hot shot. Missile man raining down hell, cars on fire, what a scene. Boosting to a hangar, a tactical retreat. I mean, RC Bandito's calling, hideout subway's my destination. Watching him confused, letting out perspiration. Xenoyer's in the house, ain't no time for griefing. Outsmarting the cheaters, then they start a beefing. Every single day, a scrub wants to challenge Xenoyer's might. From stealth to hitman, whatever I can. Gonna teach the scrub a lesson, might makes right. Heist warp activated, strategy on exact. Orbital cannons tempting, that ain't the impact. Special forces deployed, a mugger on the scene. This ain't no playground, this is hardcore. Jubilee's delivered, Imani texts the key. Looking for a train car, but he found me. RC tanks deployed off the radar, so slick. Watching him search, it's a funny trick. Xenoyer's in the house, ain't no time for griefing. Outsmarting the cheaters, then they start a beefing. Every single day, a scrub wants to challenge Xenoyer's might. From stealth to hitman, whatever I can. Gonna teach a scrub a lesson, might makes right. He's chasing another player, opportunity indeed. RC Jubilee's unleashed with blinding speed. Guns blazing, windshield shattered, the frightful sound. Rank 3000's down, on the freaking ground. Message shit, don't mess with Xenoyer the Destroyer. If you do, he will annoy you. Now logged off victorious, that's the real me. I slapped down 2400 ranks above, and still I prevail. Grinding for greatness, never gonna fail. Word up. Noob cheetah. Chomp. Chomp. Jump. Yeah. Garage haze, 6-string days, whiskey bottle fueling badass ways, teenage fury through bloodshot eyes, 14 years no compromise. Bad boy kings with stolen rings, laugh at the world and the trouble it brings. Burn through the night with drugs and sound. We party like crazy when friends came around. I'm the bad boy delinquent, born in a shack, born in the back, water ain't going back. Spitting in the face of judgment's call, baptized by the trouble, the hard fall. Yeah, no guys, no guilt, no change, just blood, fire and street kids gone inside. Yeah. Grandma's rage when she saw what we were doing. Getting drunk as hell, teen years is what we're screwing. I took one look at grandma's face, puked hard, what a disgrace. A fountain of puke going through my finger, all over her dress. The stench did linger, bathroom walls caught what's left of my hurl. I felt really bad for that old girl. Next day in the pinball shrine, mama screams out in a jacked up line. Delinquent, got my bad boy prophecy. Don't give a damn, you see. Choking on the system's hypocrisy. Middle finger to the system, to the asshole. When you got nothing, you live in a rat hole. Gods, no guilt, no chains, no shame, just blood, fire in a street kid's game. I'm the bad boy delinquent, born in a shack, born in the backwater, ain't going back. Spitting in the face of judgment's call, baptized by the trouble and a hard fall. Yeah, no gods, no guilt, no change, just blood, fire in street kids gone inside. Bad boy.
I was thinking about the Pope's death. I'm not a theist, but I always thought he was an okay guy. Still, I couldn't help but see the robe, the ring, the ritual. The empire whispering through marble walls. Rome never fell. It put on new robes. First they marched with blades, steel and flame, bow to the god emperor, or live in shame. Then they switched the sword for a staff and a psalm, wrapped the cross in gold and called it calm. Now the empire don't bleed, but it still controls. It sits on a throne while it prays for souls. Latin chants in cathedral halls, mystic lines carved on Vatican walls. Ignorance saw ink like a divine decree, a scroll of power, not something they could read. Talismans scribbled with holy spells, words turned into a living hell. Believe me, that's what the emperor said. EO on a scroll, magic mess with your head. From Saul to Paul and throne to pew, they flipped the script and rewrote you. Bow to the cross, kiss the ring, confess your sins, give up everything. Rome rebranded, the spell expanded, now we're ruled by the lies we're handed. Saul was a bounty hunter, tracking them down, grabbed up his brothers to the temple, bring them around. Said he saw Christ in a flash of light. Next thing you know, he's leading the fight. From killer to prophet with no receipt, wrote half the book and preached in the street. Said, call me Paul, and they all obeyed, cause nobody wanted him to put him in the grave. Took the Jesus mode, flipped the code, Roman ties with the gospel load. He saw control in a virgin birth, a myth to unite the whole damn earth. The church preached red Latin and stayed blind. The ignorant nodded, said that's fine. They turned writing into sacred fire, used it to chain, not to inspire. Buildings like temples, obelisks rise, eagles, stars, and pyramid eyes. Washington's layout, Rome's echo exact, control in marble, power intact. Believe me, that's what the emperor said. Now it's Trump our dread with cults instead. Rallies and chants, a flag and a cross, praying for empire while democracy rots. Fake news, witch hunt, I alone. Echoes of Caesar sitting on thrones. Rome reloaded, the software's tight. Same control, just dressed in light. And now the question burns like a brand. What refinement comes from the empire's hand? Because no matter how true a thought can be, it can still be twisted like prophecy. The experiment continues, but so does resistance. Digital Apostate, signing off for now.
still be twisted, like prophecy. The experiment continues, but so does resistance. Digital Apostate. Signing off. For now.
I wasn't trying to make change. I just wanted footage. But I walked into a machine and it smiled while stealing my vote. They call it democracy. I call it a rigged game dressed in red, white, and blue. Three peeps at the ward meet, the only ones there. 3 seats, 3 souls, it's not even fair. No call, no flyer, no digital ping. I nominated myself, delegate by default in a sting. I asked the bus crowd, y'all hear award meets? Most said nah, system hiding receipts. It ain't broke, it's built like this. Gatekeeping with a grin and a voter roll twist. You don't get invited to change their plot. You stumble in and they hope you forgot. You show up with your eyes wide open. They gaslight truth to you, the system is broken. Truth's burrito, facts on fire. Roll tight, no filler, no liar. Spicy like the card they never counted. Bernie had the crowd and the vote was dismounted. Woke ain't weak, it's the threat they fear. Cause we see the rot of the power they hold dear. Casino count, they gave us cards from a deck. Clinton box, Bernie box, put it in, what the heck. Room was loud with the people's voices. 4 to 1 stack, we made our choices. The silence, no count, no press, no light. They saw the numbers for Clinton weren't right. Delegates frozen in a fixed up dream. Truth denied, no card count, it's the delegate ream. Greens came knocking, not for the soul. They saw Bernie's heat and reached for the gold. 5% was the game they played. Public funds, they wanted public aid. Could've said help Bernie win the spring, then come home in the fall, do your green thing. But pride got loud, strategy got burnt, and Trump walked in, a hard lesson we learned. Casino count, they gave us cards from a deck. Clinton box, Bernie box, put it in, what the heck. Room was loud with the people's voices. 4 to 1 stacked, we made our choices. Then silence, no count, no press, no light. They saw the numbers for Clinton weren't right. Delegates frozen in a fixed up dream. Truth denied, no card count, it's the delegate ream. Greens came knocking, not for the soul. They saw Bernie's heat and reached for the gold. 5% was the game they played. Public funds, they wanted public aid. Could've said help Bernie win the spring, then come home in the fall, do your green thing. But pride got loud, strategy got burnt, and Trump walked in, a hard lesson we learned. They twisted woke into a punchline, cause it saw through red lines and landmines. You weren't supposed to know who drew the map, so why every crack's where the system snaps? Counterculture never needed permission. It speaks in rhythm, paints the mission. We ain't guests at the table, we bring chairs, exposing fraud while climbing stairs. They say just vote, but they don't say how they stack the deck. They say don't be so woke, but they're scared of what we see. When we are, we see what they never meant to be seen. We call it out, we rap it loud, and we feed it to the world. One truth burrito at a time. I ain't proud of it. I ain't ashamed either. I was just a kid 15. Had enough for the abnorm. So I stepped into the night, stepped into a storm. Lightning in Georgia, thunder in my ear. 15 years old, running a kid in fear. Mama went mad, throwing things and yelling. She fed my pain and made a story I'm telling. Hitchhiked with a killer, said he got a plan. I was in the neck deep, I thought I was the man. But dirty don't wash off when you're deep in the scheme. This ain't no fooling around, know what I mean. I just wanted peace, but the devil had a map, and it led me to the heat, with no easy way back. Yo, plastic chair snapped, gash on her foot, screaming my name like I stabbed a root. Look what you made me do. She shrieked and blamed. I carried that weight cause she gave it my name. Babysitting kids while she worked the shift. But when she got home, her mind would twist. So I dipped, packed a bag, slipped out with a quiet step, headed to the interstate, into hell I leapt. He pulled up, looked like a movie scene. Said, you into action, kid, you know what I mean. He said he was a hitman, cold like ice. I was in, didn't think twice. Broke in a crib just to get some money. Popped off drawers, I thought it was funny. Hit the road to Georgia, wife marked to die. This is real, I wouldn't lie. Parked behind dirt mounds, deep in the dark. We was creeping in the alley when a cop car parked. Tried to stay hid while a po-po lark. Cop turned his head, and to our woe, he lit up lights. We had to go, lights hit, cop cars driving around. We tried to stay quiet, not make a sound. Then he hissed, move when you see my light glow. Waited behind a dirt mound, I was terrified, you know, heart in my throat. I thought I was dead, sirens screamed, and the world flashed red. 100 cop cars swarmed where we fled. Rolled down the mound, lay flat in the dirt, facing down, heart near to burst. He got caught, I heard the brawl, they never saw me, and I saw it all. Lightning in Georgia, thunder tolling like a bell. 15 years old, running from hell. Mama went crazy, cut my soul like a knife. So I packed my pain, disappeared in the night. Hitchhiked with a killer, said he got a plan. I was in the neck deep, I thought I was the man. But dirty don't wash off when you're deep in the scheme. This ain't no fooling around, know what I mean. I just wanted peace, but the devil had a map, and it led me to the heat, with no easy way back, no easy way back. Walk for miles, lightning cracking the sky, mosquitoes buzzing, sweat in my eye. Hot Georgia night, fear deep in my skin, didn't know where I was. Found a barn of tobacco with an open door. I was scared and exhausted, couldn't take no more. Next morning came with gospel fire. Holy rollers picked me up from the quagmire. They said, hallelujah, son, you found the light. I nodded slow, but my chest stayed tight. They fed me, clothed me, gave me some rest. But I knew damn well I was still in a mess. So I kept on moving, kept it locked. Did my time in silence, I never got caught. Now I spit these verses and not for fame, but to let you know I survived the game. Lightning in Georgia, thunder in my soul. 15 years old, with no place to go. Didn't want the violence, just want it out. But the streets don't ask what you're all about. I ain't a hero, I ain't a villain. I'm just a man who lived long enough to tell the story without looking over his shoulder. I ain't a villain. I'm just a man who lived long enough to tell the story without looking over his shoulder.
Welcome to the land of lonely dreams, where men fall in love with the loading screen.
I met her in GTA, her curves were polygons. Told me she was real, but her mic was always gone. She danced in her undies at the Unicorn show. I tipped her GTA cash, now I'm broken alone. She never logged off, but she never logged in. I've been DMing shadows, trying to win a digital sin. She never logged off, she's my waifu dream. Controlled by a dude with a beard and a scream. Yo, she was thick in them pixels, I was lost in the jiggle. Tried sexting and Avatar, got roasted in the middle. Hope your lotion don't run out, she said with a smirk. Then I found out she's a dude named Dirk who works in tech support. Damn! He thought she was real, but the jiggle was fake. Now he's crying in the shower, whispering for goodness sake. She never logged off, but I'm still online. Thought I found love, but it was a trap in disguise. She never logged off, but the thirst was mine. I should have touched grass instead of pressing R3 9 times.
Next time you see a sexy avatar, remember, that might just be Xenoyer, waiting to clown your ass.
Backyard sofa of my friend Beth. Ocean beach where I did my meth. Dumpster diving cans into bags. Looking down and out wearing rags. Woke up broke, no roof, no pride. Just a couch in the yard and the meth inside. She let me crash but the house got wild. Different dude every night, still she smiled. Dumpster diving, I'm the soda can king. Collect, stack, sell, gotta cop my thing. Plasma pumping into a bag, another rate to my kitty ad. Night comes, time to get lit. Time to break out my kit. 3 days to dry, 3 days numb. Eyes wide shut, why don't the po-po come? Could've killed a man driving that night. Cops banging on glass, it gave me the fright. Yeah. Days to dry, 3 days numb. Blackout drive, saw the devil come. I made it home, scared and shaking. Now I rise, meth head breaking. Cab job back, I was back in the seat. 3 sailors hop in, looking for that heat. You got that coke? Yeah, I got that too. Hit the plug, flip the pack, clean 100 crew. Needles next, said they need that kit. Took them to the spot where the scene's legit. Cooked up dope, then I hit that mix. Coke and meth in the same damn fix. Lit like fire, world went black. Next thing I know, I'm under attack. MP's knocking on the taxi glass. Why the hell you on base? I was high off my ass. I'm picking up a fare, was all I could say. He let me slide, said, boy, you go away. Could've caught a case, could've caught a death, but I drove off slow, still catching my breath. 3 days to dry, 3 nights to cry. In a backyard sweat, watch demons fly. Could've took a life, wouldn't blink an eye, but I made it out. 3 days to dry, 3 days to dry, no alibi. Just a ghost in a cab with bloodshot eyes. But I left that world, didn't let it slide. Now I shine. 3 days to dry. Ain't proud of the path, but I walked it real. Now I'm glad I did, I thank God I didn't kill. I faced that void like staring into hell. Swore on my soul, no ringing death spells. This one's for the lost, for the broke, for the ones who made it back when they damn near choked. I dried out, I came back alive. Took 3 days for me to dry. 3 days to dry, 3 nights to cry. In a blackout sweat, watch demons fly. Could've took a life, wouldn't blink an eye, but I made it out. 3 days to dry. 3 days to dry, no alibi. Just a ghost in a cab with bloodshot eyes. But I left that world, didn't let it slide. Now I shine. 3 days to dry. This one's for the lost, for the broke, for the ones who made it back when they damn near choked. I dried out, I came back alive. Took 3 days for me to dry.
Good morning, all you overworked, unappreciated commoners. You're listening to radio station WOKE. We're on AM 666 broadcasting from the depths of hell. Don't blame us. We're just giving you what you want. In the news today, people have gathered in the streets by the hundreds of thousands. They are angrier now because the rich slobs keep throwing their weight around. Now they got signs in thousands of cities. People gathering, shouting, singing. They got flamed, not tamed, because rage was inflamed by a disdain for fascist takeaway. Mr. Big Shot the economy in the kneecap. He slaps tariffs, then plays golf. What a sap. Misunderstood has the story. Misunderstood, where is that bitch? Every GD time she was here just a minute ago. Misunderstood. Misunderstood. Damn it. I'm getting tired of this. What were we talking about? Where's my therapist? Where's my vodka? I need a drink. Turn off the mic, for crying out loud. Now for the weather report. There is low pressure pressuring the front and back of the plane. Expect more sunny delight and sickeningly sweet, drippy, sappy lingo from you-know-who or whatever the sick, demented mind can conjure up. I don't really give a damn, you know what I'm saying? As long as I get paid, I'll say anything. There will be another Arctic blast, blasting past the last fast. You may want to bundle up in layers when the wind pushes you over. You roll like a troll, going toward a telephone pole. On the west coast, smog has the cars clogged more than ever. If you want to go from the east to the south past the zoo, nothing will do, or the other way around. You better find another way around the clogged cars, unless you like being clogged in smog. So okay, listen up. There's this totally massive cold front crashing into, like the entire vibe. It's giving Freezer Isle meets emotional breakdown, you know? Anyway, expect scattered flurries of existential dread around lunchtime, followed by hail-size reality checks if you're still pretending everything's fine. And in the east, there's a 90% chance of regret, mixed with a 10% chance of doing something about it. But hey, silver lining, it's great weather for oversized sweaters and hot lies. Back to you, Sugar Plum. I'm glad that's over with. Back to whoever. Hurry, get them off the set. In the heart of the slums, in the richest part of town, where thousandaires are, the millionaires use their twos to force 3 or 5 to go thither and tether in weather unfit for a dog. police raided a home in southwest South Up Downington, arresting one individual after trying to explain why they are free to leave upon further snooping about by Mr. Nose Nostril Snoopy Snoop nose plugs had to be applied generously. He reeked by the feet. The neighbors suspected as much. That's right, he was always walking around the neighborhood with his feet poking out. You could see the reek floating about. Back to you, Mr. Do. That was our reporter, Mr. Don't, on the scene. Remember, you heard it first here on WOKE AM 666 on your radio dial. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Doomsuck, the only energy drink that screams louder than you do. Available at gas stations with flickering lights and zero hope. You hope. You've been listening to radio station W. We were on AM 6666 broadcasting from the depths of hell. Don't blame us, we're just giving you what you want. Ha, 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 ha.
I came from the backwaters, Florida mud on my boots. Chased the West Coast dream, but the city had teeth. $23 and broke, $100 in my jeans, in a Greyhound bus, hit the coast with silver dreams. Found out real fast, money don't last, and life ain't as good as it seems. On the streets, cans in a bag, looking for any work that can be had. Every step on them streets felt like a test to survive. I won't deceive you, son, it ain't no lie. Balboa nights sleeping under the stars. The sound of the streets, the sound of cars. A royal bed, no roof, just the sky. Cops roll up, flashlight hit me in the eye. Said you got a warrant, inside I die. Rust and rebar, walk in the street. Made it through hell without being beat. Kool-Aid pots and padded cells. I seen more truth than these eyes can tell. Rust and rebar, fight or flight. Turn to face them with anger and might. They can't beat a man like me. They look for the weak, but I walk back strong. I never let them treat me wrong. Processing cell, old man claimed he's the prez. Guards stripped him down, padded walls for the meds. Jail bunk war zone, that's mine, he said. I said come claim it or walk off instead. Grimy hands in the Kool-Aid pot. I ain't sipping nothing, fingers pick snot. Next day court bus, we getting a ride. Bug boy snap, rage lit in his eye. Fist flew, guards came, dragged them fools out. Took them both down, we wanted to shout. Ride to the judge, north side of town, case dropped clean. No guilt, but I'm still down. Under I-8, dirt road all alone. Rebar on the ground, ready weapon I found. 20 miles of walking, minding my biz. Here come a car, I wonder who they is. Car crept up slow, had that feel in the air. Turned rebar in hand and mind a prayer. They saw the fire, there would be hell to pay. Cause real don't flinch and I didn't that day. I ain't just survived, I learned the deal. When you own your scars, they become your shield. Rust and rebar, walk in the street. Made it through hell without being beat. Kool-Aid pots and padded cells. I seen more truth than these eyes can tell. Rust and rebar, fight or flight. Turn to face them with anger and might. They can't beat a man like me. They look for the weak, but I walk back strong. I never let them treat me wrong. Rust and rebar, soul on fire. Raised by the struggle, baptized in fire. In jail through hell, fight Back then, I was young. Saw the news, old lady mugged in her wheelchair, dragged to the ground like she didn't matter. Something in me snapped. I told myself right then, that ain't gonna be me. And now I'm the old one. The chair's mine, the gray's mine. But I'm still here and I ain't helpless. You come for me, you better come correct. 'Cause I won't go out like that. I ain't old for no reason. I'm the wisdom born of a hardened season. Every wrinkle's a badge, every scar's a verse. Lessons earned from fights, life's a universe. I've walked through storms where the weak lost the fight. Found light in the dark, turned pain into might. Silver hairs ain't a sign of surrender. They're the medals of a soul that's been a contender. I ain't old for no reason. I'm the echo of the past, still standing strong when others wouldn't last. Each memory's a flame that defies the cold. I've got stories worth more than silver and gold. I'm an old man sitting in a chair, sitting here without a care. Some fool may see me, wanna beat me, wanna try something to rip me. Be careful if you wanna try that. You may get shot when they pull out a gat. Some don't mess around because they are weak, so they hide a gun. Wanna take a peek? I saw it one day on a TV show. An old lady beat up by a hoe, helpless sitting in a chair. That hoe grabbed her by the hair. They grabbed her, stabbed her, left her laying on the floor. Rotten thief, damnable whore. With her money, they went out the door. That was the day I made up my mind. I won't let some hoe put me to the grind. I may be old and I may be weak. I may have a gun. Wanna take a peek? I may look tired, maybe half dead, but I've still got fire in the silver head. You think I'm done? Think again, son. I was raised where survival ain't fun. I've seen hard times, I've seen the crack wars, watched good folks die behind locked doors. I've buried friends, I've buried foes, walked through hell still on my toes. So don't let the slippers fool you, kid. I've done things you never did. You might run your mouth, think you're slick, but one wrong move and I move quick. I keep my peace close within my reach. I ain't out here trying to preach, but if you come creeping with that sin, you best pray your mama takes you in. 'Cause I ain't going out like that poor soul, stripped of a purse, beaten for gold. She cried out once, then never again. Now I keep a plan for how it might end. I ain't looking for a fight, I just want peace, but trouble finds the old like a hungry beast. So if you're thinking I'm an easy sneak, I may have a gun, wanna take a peek? I ain't old for no reason, boy, I earned these years. Fought through pain, through blood, through tears. Every wrinkle's a war, every scar got a name. Every limp is a lesson, not a sign of shame. I've outlived friends, buried a few foes, dodged knife fists and crooked poles. So don't test me thinking I'm slow or mild. I was hard long before you were a child. Back in the day, I ran with the crew. When we threw hands, not bullets flew. But times changed and the streets got cold. Now it's lead and steel instead of bold. So I sit in this chair, but don't get it twisted. If death comes knocking, he's getting resisted. Don't think you'll catch me unaware. I didn't survive this long by breathing air. I made it through storms you couldn't survive. I'm still breathing, hell yeah, still here, still alive. I ain't old for no
straight. I'm a lion in winter, still packing weight. I walk the walk through a living hell. Knives at my neck, guns ready to kill. Swept out to sea by ocean wave. Dark water trying to build my grave. The grim reap, I know him very well. Dance the dance of death, try to drag me to hell. Fear gripped me, shook me to the core. Gave me strength to fight a little more. When grown men fight, someone can die. Leave friends woeful, families cry. One bad move, one flash, one thrill, turns into your nightmare. Someone kill. Walked away, Reaper tapped my shoulder. Walked away wiser, not foolish or bolder. They don't teach this kind of fear. You know it's real when it comes near. Fear is there to be your ally, not to make you grovel and cry. When grown men fight, someone can die. Leave friends woeful, families cry. One bad move, one flash, one thrill, turns into your nightmare. Someone kill. Can't learn it in no classroom. This is the lesson earned in blood. It's when death forgets your name. You're just another, just the same. Talk tough, boys, say you're ready. Like death, don't swing for the petty, but fierce beast that knows your scent. And pride is how your flesh gets rent. When grown men fight, someone can die. Leave friends woeful, families cry. One bad move, one flash, one thrill, turns into your nightmare. Someone kill. Don't fight for ego's prize. Fight to live or to save. Late at night, he woke me up to see the sight. I looked out the window and got a fright. There was a hippie dancing circles tight. The hippie danced around, knocked my yard gnome to the ground. Underneath there was something I found, the key to a place over by the sound. I looked at window pane, little square of paper goes to the brain.
Mr. Natural was his name. He went down in hippie fame. The sound of laughter, the sound of fun, the noise of people eating a bun, hopping around while the mind goes away. Even saw a couple rolling in the hay. Rolling in the hay, I asked, they didn't say, are you gonna do that all day? Without a word, they nodded to say, we rolling in the hay all day. I looked at window pane, little square of paper goes to the brain. Mr. Natural was his name. He went down in hippie fame. Over by the fountain of soda pop, a pig was happy eating slop. I walked over to look at big fat pig. Pig said, join in slop, I can dig. I stuffed my face with lots of slop. I stuffed so much I thought my face would pop. Then the pig looked at me and said, keep eating like that and soon you'll be dead. I looked at window pane, little square of paper goes to the brain. Mr. Natural was his name. He went down in hippie fame. Put down my straw, put down my spoon, made my way to Soda Pop Lagoon. I slurped it up, had to have a drink. That pig slop I ate really stank. As I strolled past the soda tide, a frog in a tux came for a ride. He jumped on a lily with a cane in hand, said, welcome friend to Fizzy Land. I looked at window pane, little square of paper goes to the brain. Mr. Natural was his name. He went down in hippie fame. He burped a tune, then gave a bow. You're part of the story, baby, and how? I asked him quick, what do you mean? He winked and vanished in whipping cream. A cotton candy cloud rolled by with plaid flamingos baking pie. They offered me a slice or two, then rode away in pink canoe. Telling riddles, casting spells. He said the door you're looking for is underneath the apple core. I dug around old apple tree. What I found astonished me. A stairway made of jelly beans. It led to the in-between. I looked at window pane. Little square of paper goes to the brain. Mr. Natural was his name. He went down in hippie fame. Mr. Natural was his name. Went down in hippie fame. Little square of paper to the brain. Mr. Natural make you insane. Took a step and then I tripped into a world banana flipped. The sky was pink, the trees were cake. A marshmallow moon sat on a lake. I saw that hippie once again. Now wearing wings, sipping gin. He said you passed the dancing test. Now welcome to the land of yes.
Explain how to cook up a meso squirrel. You got really hungry for varmint meat. Hunger pains made you jump to your feet. You wanted meat that's really sweet. It's gotta be squirrel, cause it can't be beat. I like that squirrel meat, really do. Jam it in my mouth and chew, chew, chew. The flavor bursts through as I chew. Squirrel meat is the only one that'll do. Chew, chew, chew. the flavor's right. Squirrel meat cooking every night. Ain't no deer, ain't no cow, just lard slicked hunting, and I'll show you how. Here's the plan to get my meat. I get naked, not discreet. Slather lard from head to feet. Grub around for worms to eat. The squirrels don't pay attention, they don't care. On the slathered lard, stuck with old hair, I start creeping in, crawling low. Still grubbing for worms, but they don't know I'm coming for them, acting all crazy. Dumb old squirrels can be pretty lazy. I grab them, stab them, stick them to my back. Choo choo choo, they don't suspect I'm sticky, greasy, and direct. I stab them quick and slap them on my lard slick back. Now count 'em, son. I stick them to the lard I slathered before on my naked body as I walked out the door. I get 8 or 11, I never get 4. Squirrel meat so good, I want me some more. Now time to go back to the house. Only bad thing is my wife, the louse. She tries to get my squirrels every time. She can get her own squirrels, not mine. Time to skin them up and chop them up. Gotta add some butter by the cup, some onion and spices to your flavor. Squirrel meat is the one to savor. Fry them up in the old iron pan. Sizzle and stir, aroma, floating hunger plan. I put them on a plate cause they done cooking. My wife is standing there, she keeps looking. Get away from my squirrels! Go get your own dead birdies! Yum yum! Love me some squirrel! By the time they spawn in, he's already there, watching, waiting. They call him Xenoyer. Xenoyer, the destroyer. 4 years deep in the belly of the beast, rank 669, no cheats, no mods, no mercy. Every alley, every rooftop, every tunnel's a memory, every street light, a chess piece. This ain't no game, this is his city. He runs business in private, clean, silent, precise clubs, agencies, bunkers, clockwork movements, no wasted time. But then he steps into public. The hunt begins. Zone active, proximity mines at LSIA, Toreador in the shadows of a hangar, a bounty enters, boom. And while they're still tasting the respawn, he's already 2 steps ahead. Calls in the mugger, the hitman, the chaos. They panic, they call him Jet, but he's chilling on the yacht, activating air defenses. Jet flies in, boom, Jet dies fast, rage quit. But wait, bonus round. 2 fools in a deluxe show think they're gods of the session. Nah, boom, boom. Chill, double grin, now go quiet. And when it all settles, when things go still, when the session starts to breathe again, Xenoyer becomes small. RC Bandito creeps in like a roach, like a curse ready to blow. Or worse, the invade and persuade tank. Pink plasma, mini chaos, big regret. Players chilling, fighting cops, and out of nowhere, blam, 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 blam. Screams, sparks, wreckage, rage quit. Again, he is not a player. He is a presence. He is the test you didn't know you were taking. He is Xenoyer, the destroyer. And now, he's getting bored. Come on, GTA 6, he says, voice calm like a storm waiting to break. I conquered this world, I'm ready for the next one. And when it all settles, when things go still, when the session starts to breathe again, Xenoyer becomes small. RC Bandito creeps in like a roach, like a curse, ready to blow. Or worse, the
We invade and persuade tank. Pink plasma, mini chaos, big regret. Players chilling, fighting cops, and out of nowhere, blam, 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 blam. Screams, sparks, wreckage, rage quit. Again. He is not a player. He is a presence. He is the test you didn't know you were taking. He is Xenoyer, the destroyer. And now, he's getting bored. Come on, GTA 6, he says, voice calm like a storm waiting to break. I've conquered this world. I'm ready for the next one.
I was ripping through the chaos minigun, breathing fire when a tank on wheels turned me into road wire. Acid lab, briquette, heavy, bold, and loud. Thought he had the win, but I don't wear a shroud. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And brother, I keep the freezer full. Respawn cold, no panic in my core. Called the sparrow from the sky like a shadow of war. Missiles flew like vengeance 20 deep in the night. But that tank of his just kept rolling through the fight. Then his buddy caught me slipping, took a shot, I dropped. But I don't stay down, I just switched to the top. Warp to my facility, orbital cannon, foe in my sight. Remember, revenge is a dish best served cold. Dinner's ready. One man, one war, I don't need a crew. Tactical revenge, now the skies ain't blue. You can roll in a fortress, act bold and proud, but I'm the ghost in the system and I bury the loud. Served it ice cold, let the whole map know. Mess with Xenoyer, you reap what you sow. Special forces on his 6 muggers at his door. RC Bandito crept quiet on the floor. He chillin' in Stab City, thought it's safe. Nah, I blew him to pieces, little plastic car. Then the RC tank came rolling like a mech. Another KO chalked up to the deck. A cooler in stealth to the yacht I go. Lit a pipe, leaned back, just enjoyed the show. Jet in the sky, coming fast with the rage. But my yacht got teeth, turned that bird to a cage. Defenses lit up, target locked and fried. Boom, he dropped like pride in a try-hard's eyes. One man, one war, I don't play your game. Every move that I make got a cold ass aim. From orbital justice to a pipe on the sea, you can't outrun the wrath of a ghost like me. He left the session, rage quit, no doubt. Hard win, clean win, that's what I'm about. Xenoyer logged off, system shut with a grin. In this lawless world, I still fight to win. They sell the future, but it's wrapped in chains. Smoke and mirrors, profits and pain. Cyber jump for a dying age. While the planet burns, he builds his cage. Cyberfuck. Cyberfuck. Say his
see the truth, we know it sucks.
Cybertruck, they built by egotistical fuck. Every time I see them, I wanna throw up. Chrome coffin with the crypto glaze, a joke from a fascist tech parade. Nazis stole the name from a science guy, he stole his fame. Now even fanboys hide their shame, scraping badges off in vain. I don't mind an electric ride, give me clean and quiet drive, but not some rolling ego trip, some garbage tech. What a rip! Cyberfuck, a rolling lie, PR soaked in blood and sweat, built by bots and broken hands while workers starve under threat. Behind the code, behind the steel, lies a soul that doesn't feel. No love, no roots, no tethered past, just rockets built to burn and blast. He talks of Mars like Earth's a joke, while oceans rise and forests choke. The future sold, the rich take flight and leave the rest to die in night. But we remember, we don't forgive. We're still down here, and we still live. I saw Elon on the stage, did the sig high like it was cute. A coward hiding behind his wealth, while truth and justice get the boot. Hebrew scream beyond the grave, memory burns, no remorse he gave. Prophet's king and he's its slave, he stokes the fire, fans the rage. That man ain't from here, don't pretend he is. He games the system, breaks it, that's his biz. An alien with too much pull, on stage with power, acting the fool. He don't care about you or me, just power, hype, and currency. He'll burn the sky for one more buck. Now tell me who's the real cyberfuck? Cyberfuck. Cyberfuck. Say his name if you've had enough. Chrome and lies, he dresses it up, but we see the truth and we're calling his bluff. Cyberfuck. Say his name if you've had enough. Chrome and lies, he dresses it up, but we see the truth and we're calling his bluff. Say his name if you've had enough. Chrome and lies, he dresses it up, but we see the truth and we're calling his bluff. Cyberfuck. Say his name if you've had enough. Chrome and lies, he dresses it up, but we see the truth and we're calling his bluff. Cyberfuck. Cyberfuck.
the stars, shining bright, speaking words of power, bathed in holy light.
They called us children, said they'd lift us high, but I saw the chains reflected in the sky. I won't bow, I won't kneel. I see through the lies, I know what's real. They come in light, but their hands bring fright. Lucifer's fire, bringing wisdom's light. Miracles and wonders, tricks for the blind. Praise God on your knees, rewrite your mind. They whisper salvation, promise rebirth. You get a grave down under the earth. I won't bow, I won't kneel. I see through the lies, I know what's real. They come in light, but their words bring night. Lucifer's fire, bringing knowledge light. You think you found heaven, it's a cosmic trap. Kneel to their gospel and you won't come back. One by one the faithful fade away, raptured away into their eternal grave. Their prophets cry, the kingdom's here, but I see control and I see the fear. They claim divinity, demand our trust. Their holy plan, our people turn to dust. I won't bow, I won't kneel. I see through the lies, I know what's real. They come in light, but their plans are a fright. Lucifer's fire bringing truth, what's wrong from right. So when the sky opens and the false gods descend, will you stand and fight or kneel and bend? Will you stand in the face of your God? Or will you run in fear, rejecting your facade? I choose fire, I choose the fight. I bring the dawn, I am the light. I bring the dawn, I am the light. I bring the dawn, I am the light. 'Twas twilight and the slinky tubs, they twisted, turned, just feel that groove. Oh, they twist and turn, yeah, they shake and burn. The bogey birds were feeling fine, and funky critters on the move. Bop, ba-da-da, bop, bop. Beware the shadow beast, my son. Beware, beware. The jaws that snap, the claws that catch. Beware the midnight bird that runs, shoo-ba-doo-wah, and dodge the beast that strikes and snatch. Do-wah, do-wah, bip-a-bay. He took his shining blade in hand, long time he stalked that lurking foe. Yeah, he waited, oh, he contemplated. Resting by a moonlit tree, he stood there thinking low. And as he planned his final move, the shadow beast with eyes of flame came rustling through the haunted grove and howled out his name. Brrrap, brrrap, brrrap. Slashed right through, the blade cut deep, snick-a-snack. Whap, bap, snick-a-snack. The beast fell down, the fight was done. He marched that trophy back. And have you slain the shadow beast? Come here, my fearless son. Oh, joyous day, rejoice, rejoice. Yeah, we laughed 'cause it was won. 'Twas twilight and the slinky tubes, they twisted, turned, just feel that groove. The bogey birds were feeling fine, and funky critters on the move. Ba-da-ba, da-da-da, da-da-da. Ba-da-ba, da-da-da, da-da-da. They twisted, turned, just feel that groove. The bogey birds were feeling fine, and funky critters on the move. Dig deeper.
History ain't what they told you. 400 years? Nah, we go back further.
They buried the past, tried to burn my name, but I'm carved in a stone, you can't kill my flame. Boudica rolled with the fire of rage, made Rome bleed, left them locked in a cage. My people never bowed, never took their chains. Pits in the highlands, war in our veins. You call me white, now I get it right. I'm the ghost in your bloodline, haunting the night. Remember me. You can't erase my kind. Remember me. We're taking back what's mine. Remember me. The scars don't fade. Remember me. My name's engraved. Colonial lies got you lost lost in the fog, reading their books, but they twisted the logs. They took your past, sold you a mask, gave you a label that don't even last. But I dug deeper, found the truth in the dust. Before the gold lust, before the steel rust, the conquered, the free, we all got a price, but together we rise, make the system think twice. They took your name, they took your past, but knowledge is fire, and we got the match. Remember me, you can't erase my kind. Remember me, we're taking back what's mine. Remember me, the scars don't fade. Remember me, my name's engraved. You tried to forget, but now you remember. Scars don't heal, but they teach. And history belongs to the bold.
Told us wealth was in the bank, locked up in a vault, tied to stocks, tied to gold. That's wrong, it's a fault. Ain't the dollars in my pocket, not the paper or the coin. It's the friends that lift me up, it's the love that keeps me going. I don't need no mansion, no diamonds, no throne. Got my brothers, got my sisters, I ain't walking it alone. They can't buy what we have, can't tax what we got. Real wealth is the people, that means a lot. Lean on me, I'll lean on you. That's the kind of power they can't undo. They sell us fear, but we know what's true. Wealth ain't money, it's love for me and you. I was taught asking help was shame, like I had to fight alone, play the power game. But that's a trick, it's a game on the mind. We all rise together or we all fall behind. I don't need no mansion, no diamonds, no throne. Got my brothers, got my sisters, I ain't walking it alone. They can't buy what we have, can't tax what we got. Real wealth is the people, that means a lot. Lean on me, I'll lean on you. That's the kind of power they can't undo. They sell us fear, but we know what's true. Wealth ain't money, it's love for me and you. It ain't the gold, it ain't the land. It's the touch of a brother's hand. It's the call when you're feeling low. It's the love that lets you know we ain't alone, we ain't afraid. We stand together, we won't fade. Through every storm, through every night. Real wealth is love, our guiding light. Lean on me, I'll lean on you. That's the kind of power they can't undo. They sell us fear, but we know what's true. Wealth ain't money, it's love for me and you. Yeah, me and you. Yeah, we rise, yeah, we stand. Together we're stronger than any strong man. They can't own what they don't understand. Real wealth is the love that's shared in our land. Deflection and denial, deflection and denial. I see it every Sunday down the church aisle. Preaching love and peace, but their hearts so vile. Hypocrites smiling while they plot and beguile. Got a cross in one hand, pitchfork in the other. Calling for the sword while they smite their brother. They talking about grace, but they lust for control. Turning holy scriptures into chains for the soul. Cherry picking verses to justify their hate. But when you call them out, man, they hyperventilate. Saying do unto others, but they break that fast. Talking about forgiveness with a stone in their grasp. Wanna rule with an iron fist, terrorize the rest. But if Jesus walked in, he'd put them to the test. Deflection and denial, deflection and denial. I see it every Sunday down the church aisle. To terrorize his enemies, he goes the extra mile. He ain't walking with the saints, he's just drunk on the style. Thumping on a Bible, it looks kinda tribal, like a voodoo dance. People lost in a spiral, like I seen it sometime before. When I look at Christians, I see nothing more than false prophets, snake oil for the masses. Pulpit full of gold while they sit on their ashes. Speak about love, but their hearts full of war. Turning faith into chains, what they praying for? Wolves in the temple dropping fire from the stage. Screaming holy vengeance, but they seethe with rage. Talk about a savior, but they crown a king. One hand on the scripture, one hand in the sling. Deflection and denial, deflection and denial. I see it every Sunday down the church aisle. Hymns full of fear, hands full of greed. Turn the other cheek, now they let the hate breed. Deflection and denial, deflection and denial. I see it every Sunday down the church aisle. Hymns full of fear, hands full of greed. Turn the other cheek, now they let the hate breed. Deflection and denial. Deflection and denial. I see it every Sunday down the church aisle. Hymns full of fear, hands full of greed. Turn the other cheek, now they let the hate breed. Deflection and denial, deflection and denial. I see it every Sunday down the church aisle. Hymns full of fear, hands full of greed. Turn the other cheek, now they let the hate breed. Deflection and denial. Deflection and denial. Deflection and denial. Deflection and denial.
introspection and denial.
You're listening to the radio station WOKE on AM 666, broadcasting from the depths of hell. Don't blame us. We're just giving you what you want. Breaking news from Capitol Hill. Senator Gasbag has officially introduced a bill mandating that all Americans wear tinfoil hats on Thursdays to prevent government mind control raids. The senator, wearing a helmet made entirely of discarded gum wrappers, assured the public this is the only way to keep the deep state from reading our thoughts while we sleep. Experts confirm this is technically true. If your thoughts don't exist, they can't be rid. Strange sightings in Ohio. Witnesses claim they saw a goth Bigfoot lurking near a hot topic. The creature, described as taller than your dad and sadder than your teenage poetry, was last seen brooding near the food court. Experts speculated maybe the long-lost cousin of Sasquatch, known as Sasquatch, who only emerges when My Chemical Romance songs are played at full volume. Thank you so much for that report. Today's weather calls for lots of sunshine, but not for you. You don't deserve any. Your personal weather will be a combination of dark clouds hanging over your head, with promises of fair weather that never materialize. Tomorrow you can look forward. In a shocking twist, billionaire tech mogul Spaz Mosquito has unveiled his latest project. The eternal subscription plan for the low price of your entire mortal soul. You can access high-speed internet in the afterlife. Why should death mean disconnecting? Mosquito declared while levitating 2 inches above the ground. Early adopters who signed up immediately dropped dead, but their last text read, "No lag, 1010 would perish again." Maggoty Trader Gag announced an expedition to the North Pole. From there, Gag will take her bunch of conspiracy-believing idiots down the hole at the top of the world so they can confront the lizard people. Maggoty plans on putting a stop to the lizard people, switching bodies with government officials to undermine white nationalist idealism. A Florida man has been arrested for attempting to secede from the United States by declaring his backyard a sovereign nation armed with a Nerf gun and a flag made of fruit roll-ups. He declared war on the Ho-Ko-A. Police arrived swiftly, but negotiations stalled when the man insisted all diplomatic discussions be held inside a bounce house. The FBI reports he has since been promoted to Secretary of State. The traffic report has bumper-to-bumper traffic on the I-666. They all drove over there for no good reason. Now they have a reason to leave. Now everyone is getting out of their cars and dancing a jig in the middle of the street, making out and kissing everyone they meet. We'll get back to you after we finish making out. Strange sightings in Ohio. Witnesses claim they saw a goth Bigfoot lurking near a hot topic. The creature, described as taller than your dad and sadder than your teenage poetry, was last seen in brooding near the food court. Experts speculate it may be the long-lost cousin of Sasquatch, known as Sasquatch, who only emerges when My Chemical Romance songs are played at full volume. Thank you so much for that report. Today's weather calls for lots of sunshine, but not for you. You don't deserve any. Your personal weather will be a combination of dark clouds hanging over your head with promises of fair weather that never materialize. Tomorrow you can look forward to the same weather because basically you suck. Get used to it. And now for our financial report. Money is fake. Stocks are imaginary. And you should have invested in cans of Spam 10 years ago. Back to you. Regret. Okay, that does it for the news.
and any hope you had for a better tomorrow. We'll leave you with more music to depress and repress. Until next time, don't forget, you suck.
I worked real hard and I earned my pay. In a nation I defend till my dying day. I paid my dues, I did my time. At 14 I signed up for security, a safeguard for when life got the best of me. I had confidence in my nation. 55 years have come and gone. I look around and wonder what went wrong. I didn't plan for this nightmare. Now my body's broken, my strength is spent. I wonder where the devotion went. I was a loyal person. Devotion only went one way. From me to them and just for pay. I was fooled into believing. Now that I am old and weak, just a little comfort I seek. I'm weary of the fighting. If I can make it a little while longer, people around me can be somber. I'll be gone then, but still love them, even though in the end things went wrong. Life was filled with love and song. I'm still grateful for existence. Being mean just to be mean, it's a cold day. People in fear, don't be seen, it's a cold, cold day. The door was open, he was invited in. We run in horror as we pay for our sins. We took a whip embedded with thorn. Struck our own backs, flesh was torn. It was really fun as we were winning. Follow the man who cares about sinning. We just don't like them, we spoil for a fight. We back a smart-ass traitor, his words full of spite.
Own the libs, brains like sieves, do it for a laugh. Hardy hard, heedy hard, wear a hat, be a brat. We think we are smart, we tell each other so. But in real conversation, we aren't in the know. I wanted to see what the fuss was about. A sea of red hats, people screaming and shout. I don't know what they are saying. Just dumb plans full of delaying. After seeing the horror of a dystopian tomorrow, I ran away, looking for a brand new day. I ran so fast, the planet blurred. Thinking about the horror, my emotions stirred. The echo chambers ringing loud. A joke at first, but now a shroud. Lies spun tight like razor wire. Liberty's body on a funeral pyre. Own the libs, brains like sieves, do it for a laugh. Hardy har, heedy har, wear a hat, be a brat. We think we are smart, we tell each other so. But in real conversation, we aren't in the know.
Screwed up the ass. Every single lie he said. Now a hammer crashing on our heads. We gotta suffer for dreadful years. A jabbing pain bringing us to tears. All the horror, all the fear, what we wished on them, now it's ours, my dear. doth blow today, my love, and a few small drops of rain. I never had but one true love. In cold grave she was laid. I'll do as much for my true love as any young man may. I'll sit and mourn all at her grave for 12 months and a day. The 12-month and a day being up, the dead began to speak. Oh, who sits weeping on my grave and will not let me sleep? Tis I, my love, sits on your grave and will not let you sleep. For I crave one kiss of your clay cold lips, and that is all I seek. You crave one kiss of my clay cold lips, but my breath smells earthy strong. If you have one kiss of my clay cold lips, your time will not be long. Tis down in yonder garden green, love, where we used to walk. The finest flower that e'er was seen is withered to a stalk. The stalk is withered dry, my love, so will our hearts decay. So make yourself content, my love, till God calls you away.
TV and listen to lies. Why even bother when there's no surprise? Just lies, more lies, and lies, lies, lies. I'm sifting through the info with all my might, trying to figure out who's wrong or right. I'm getting weary because of the daily fight, lying on purpose, truth out of sight. M-A-G-A, gonna make you pay and pay. Fatty, fatty with the orange mop, fraternity of fools going flop. Just lies, more lies, and lies, lies, lies. People loved him, thought he was wise, trusted him, and gave him the prize. Once he got in office, they realized, lied all along, now he's despised. Voted for the orange guy, now you are going to cry. We hate to say we told you so, but we can't let it go, so we won't let you go without saying we told you so. M-A-G-A, gonna make you pay and pay. Fatty, fatty with the orange mop, fraternity of fools going flop. Why cry and moan? Now I feel like I'm all alone. Dog fired me, made cuts to the bone. Now I might lose my home. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, love. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, 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 love. Hey, hatey, hey, hey, love, love. Hey, hatey, hey, hey.
Hate, love, lovey, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, hate, hate, love, hate, lovey, hate, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, lovey, love, 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 hate, lovey, hate, hate.
Hey, hey, love, love you, love, love. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, 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 love. Hey, 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 love, love. Hey, love you, hey, hey.
Hate, love, lovey, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, hate, hate, love, hate, lovey, hate, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, lovey, love, 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 hate, lovey, hate, hate.
Hey, hey, love, love you, love, love. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, 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 love. Hey, 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 love, love. Hey, 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 love, love you, love, love. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, 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 love. Hey, 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 love, love. Hey, 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 love, hey, love, hey, love, hey, love.
Hate, hate, love, lovey, love, love, hate, hate, love, lovey, love, 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 hate, hatey, hate, hate, love, love, hate, hatey, hate, 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 love, lovey, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, hate, love, hate, lovey, hate, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, lovey, love, 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 hate, lovey, hate, hate.
Hey, hey, love, love you, love, love. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, 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 love. Hey, 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 love, love. Hey, 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 hey.
Hate, love, lovey, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, hate, love, hate, lovey, hate, hatey, hatey, hate, hate, love, lovey, love, 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 hate, lovey, hate, hate.
Hey, hey, love, love you, love, love. Hey, hey, love, love you, love, 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 love. Hey, 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 love, love. Hey, 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 hey,
Love, lovey, love, love.
love. Hey, love. Hey, love. Hey.
Love, hey,
hate, 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 love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate. Love, lovey, love, love. Love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, love, hate, 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 hate. Love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate.
They don't know the fire they're playing with. Walking in the shadow of the damned and the myth. See the bodies burning fast, bodies burning in the blast. History forgotten, they're doomed to relive the past. They strut like conquerors, flags held high. Blind to the screams, deaf to the cries. Berlin in flames, Dresden in ash. They forgot how it ends when the world fights back. They do not understand the fire, the wrath, the Nazi salute hand. They do not understand the horror is coming, blood stains the land. They do not understand the flash, the roar, the world will not let it stand. They do not understand, but if they push too far, they die by righteous hand. Ain't no Fourth Reich, ain't no new dawn, just a countdown ticking till it all goes wrong. Dreaming of banners, boots on the street, but all they get is bones scorched in the heat. They don't smell the burnt flesh, don't hear the painful wail, don't see the fate awaiting when they march into hell. The last time the world sent fire from above, next time nuclear fire ended with a burning love. The horror, no march, no parade, just a flash, just a wave, just a world made a grave. No statues, no banners, no glory will remain. Only echoes of fools who would burn in flames. They do not understand the fire, the wrath, the Nazi salute hand. They do not understand the horror is coming, blood stains the land. They do not understand the flash, the roar, the world will not let it stand. They do not understand, but if they push too far, they die by a righteous hand.
They think they can rise, but they only fall. They think they will rule, but they leave nothing left at all.
They do not understand, but if they keep pushing, they will. They do not understand. They do not understand. They do not understand. They will. They do not understand. They will. Oh yeah. Sell your soul $5,000. Oh yeah. Go around, scream and holler. Must got you by the collar. Signs in your eyes look like a dollar. Muskrat head of DOGE, cutting a budget, busy bee. Snot-nosed kids, all the bros, know-it-all brats in tow. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk. That's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. Been had. Fired all the people we need, planting destruction seed. Let the atomic people go. Try getting them back, don't know. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk. That's
Only 1 month into the show. In 2 years' time, they got to go. They fooled us, now we're in the know. Fool me twice ain't the way to go. Hell no! Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk, that's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. 2 years, that's what they fear. They try to pass laws now like a rocket. Laws putting our money into their pocket. If the jaw was close by, I would suck it. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk, that's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. The people voted for Trump, he won. He won. Now Musk plays them just for fun. For fun. Lower prices was the promise. Brothers and sisters. Instead we get misery put upon us. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk, that's too bad. Too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. It's just too bad. Sisters, we've been had. I ain't gonna stand for it. Hell no. Gonna get mad. We've been lied to for too long. Time for change, we mean it, or else things go wrong. We mean it. Time to get serious. Things better change. Period.